This tank used to collect rainwater for the beasts of the menagerie. It may still be connected to the sluices on the battlements.
Our six-legged friends have found us again.
Climb to the top, quickly!
Got them!
The palace awaits. We should return to the gardens. Come, I know a quicker route.
Vergessene, how revolting! I thought we expelled your kind long ago.
Come down from your perch and fight! If you have the courage!
Why would I do that when this place provides so many other ways to kill you?
This raid won't help now. We must find another way. To make his breakfast after you, my friend. Excellent, my prince. Your fighting prowess has hold of the monster. For a time, now is your chance to reach his weak point. His head! Quickly, find a way to climb up and attack him where he's weak.
Let's see how you do without your
The Prince of Parkour returns to the ancient lands of Persia in the Forgotten Sands. Cut from a different cloth than its HD console counterparts, the Wii incarnation harkens back to the style and mechanics that garnered its predecessors praise from fans and critics alike. Is the result a cynical attempt to get a game out in time for the Disney film, or does it honor its royal pedigree?
I will earn my victory!
Set during the 7-year gap between Sands of Time and Warrior Within, The Forgotten Sands has the prince aiding a mythical creature in the hopes of obtaining his own kingdom. But as it turns out, said creature is really using the prince to free the enslaved ruins from an evil sorceress. The plot's a bit confusing, though there's a good twist at the end. Overall, it plays second fiddle to the action, so don't expect a moving tale.
I hope this isn't another one of your tricks.
Ubisoft created a great formula for the series back in Sands of Time, and for the most part, The Forgotten Sands sticks to it. There are tons of insane platforming sequences with a few bouts of combat sprinkled throughout, but the key difference is there's no rewind function. Instead, when you fail at a platforming segment, you restart from the last bit of solid ground you set foot or hand on, so long as you have one full life orb. Otherwise, you're sent back to your most recent save point. These checkpoints are frequent enough to prevent too many headaches, while still delivering a sense of challenge. Trekking through the ruins is a very linear experience, but things almost always move forward with very few standstills. There are, however, occasional rounds of tedious backtracking, especially near the end of the game. Getting around isn't just about wall jumps and leaps of faith. Over the course of the adventure, you'll gain new abilities that change the dynamics just enough to keep things from getting too dull. Boss battles are woven into the experience every few hours, though they're memorable. Aside from the standard adventure, there's a bunch of unlockables that are worth your while, including alternate costumes and several challenging bonus maps. All told, it's a solid 10-hour adventure with some serious replay value.
Here I come!
The Forgotten Sands handles very much like other 3D Prince of Persia titles. Running, jumping, and flipping your way across obstacle courses feels as smooth as it ever has. The game cuts players some slack, too, with an optional guidance tool that makes platforming easier for beginners. The camera system works well for the most part, though there are a few rare instances where it flips out and trips up the experience. If you're seeking top-notch platforming action, Forgotten Sands doesn't disappoint. Where the experience falls short is in the combat system. The gesture-based mechanics feel slapped on, and it can be frustrating to execute specific attacks. For most battles, this isn't an issue because enemies in general are pushovers, but there are a few opponents where this doesn't hold true. The motion controls do work well for the prince's other abilities, such as triggering panels or activating special powers. The new mechanics manage to keep the experience fresh, and the platforming is what we've come to expect, but the combat still pales in comparison to the other entries in the series. While it might not compare on a technical level to its HD counterpart, the Wii incarnation of The Forgotten Sands certainly holds its own. It's got a vibrant style with a diverse set of environments, and the prince himself looks good, but you'll spot the occasional ugly texture and odd animation quirk. The prince's voice work definitely approaches his trademark personality, though some of his one-liners are just lame.
By the gods, enough souls to build my own kingdom.
As for the supporting cast, well, they could have used some more work.
That genie! How revolting!